Alrighty, how's it going, gamers? Daybreaker Rein here, coming at you through Videoscope with another entry into a dose of retro. I hope you guys are all excited, and I hope the intro pumps people up just as much as it does me. I always kind of want the intro to keep going for a longer extended period of time. I hope you guys have all been doing well. I have been busy getting my schooling situation under control and getting that all situated. Still kind of going through a bit more. There's a bit more I have left to do. But I will be starting my first term in, well, my first bit of schooling since I've been in high school. I haven't been in school since 2010. So you can imagine, I mean, it's been 8 years since I've been in school, so this is going to be a huge undertaking for me, but I feel it's a necessary one. So it doesn't necessarily mean anything about the streaming or anything like that. Streaming is going to continue as normal, and Extra Life, the month of October, and the Game Day Marathon, all on track. I just have to really focus because right now I'm only going to be taking one class, and then in my second term, I'm going to have 2 classes, so I have to just make sure I stay on top of my classwork and everything like that while I'm doing Extra Life. Try to get stuff done as early as I possibly can, so that way I don't have to worry about it, and that way I can spend more time streaming, and just factor in time management and things like that. And I forgot to freaking start my damn timer again. God, I always freaking forget. Okay, but it's enough of my rambling. We're going to get into some more Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the Japanese Sega Saturn version. We are playing the Maria mode for those who have not joined us prior. And yeah, I completely spaced, but I missed areas that I was supposed to do. So we're going to go back and do those today before we start the inverted castle, because I had originally said I was going to do the inverted castle, but I can't do that just yet. I have some bosses that I haven't fought, so or areas I haven't gone through. I think one of them I don't necessarily have to go through, but we're going to just go through it anyway just to be on the safe side, because I can't really remember at the moment. But hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I already have the next game picked out for this series, so really looking forward to it. The crazy thing, as I adjust myself because I'm sitting on my leg and I don't want to need to be doing that. The crazy thing about the game that I'm going to be playing next after this one, I actually owned it at one point, not realizing that it was going to be one of those obscure titles that is now actually rare and hard to get a hold of, because it costs a pretty penny now. So, yeah, imagine my shock, if you will. I was a bit miffed about that. Yeah, I completely skipped all Roxy's Quarters and the Coliseum. So we're gonna go wrap that up. We're gonna go bum rush through those areas as quickly as possible. See if we can manage getting through it pretty quick. Excuse me. But yeah, this next game, I'm looking forward to it. I just kind of had like a nostalgia trip, You know, I started thinking about it, and I was like, I remember that game not being bad, and I don't really know why I traded it. I think I beat it, if I recall correctly. I think I beat it, and that was the reason I decided to trade it in, because I just, you know, I had that mentality for a really long time. Like, if I beat a game, that I would part with it. You know, like there wasn't like I have sentimental value with certain things now, but like now I'm actually like, because I'm part. Freaking, which way am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to the Marble Corridor. Because like now, like I'm somewhat of a collector. I wouldn't call myself a full-on collector, because I think that's a bit much to credit me on, because I don't collect for the sake of collection. I collect because it's games that I have every intention to play. I will say that I do partake in the idea that I certainly do on occasion. If I can find a game cheaper than what I know it's averaging, I will typically try to buy it if I know it's something I could potentially make money on later. Primary instance was there was this order. I don't even remember who I ended up buying it from, but I bought this big box of just ton of games, and I spent like $40 on this huge box of games. Well, the main reason I wanted it, not knowing that there was other goodies in the box, the main reason I wanted it is because there was a copy of Crash Bash in there, and I had been avidly trying to find a copy of Crash Bash for a really long time. And I figured, I thought the game was a little bit more expensive. I don't remember exactly how expensive it is now. I'd have to look. But I thought it kind of weighed it out. Like, I was like, that alone was worth it. But come to find out, I actually ended up getting a couple fairly decent, obscure titles, rare titles, actually, in that box. I ended up getting some Lemmings game. It's like the Adventures of Lomax it's like a Lemmings spin-off title on PS1. That one I ended up selling because I really had no interest in it. Like, it's not a bad game by any means. It might be something that I actually end up visiting on this channel at one point. I just had no interest in keeping it. Like, I was just like, you know, it's whatever. I can actually make some money off of this, and, you know, use that money for something that I actually want, as opposed to something that like was just kind of like on happenstance I happened to get and happened to be rare. In that box was also a copy of God Hand, which is super cool. Mixed things on that. I know certain people like it. I know certain people don't. I haven't played a whole lot of it. I think I played like the first little bit of it, and I haven't really revisited it since. I believe the Scarface game, that I ended up selling to. Not a bad game. Again, not a bad game by any means. It's just something that I knew that I probably personally wasn't going to end up playing a whole lot, so I ended up selling that. But yeah, Spyro 1 was in there. I think a copy of Crash 2 and 3, like 2 copies of Crash 2 and a copy of Crash 3. Already had a copy of Crash 3, and I think I ended up giving the copy of Crash 2 the extra one, because I had one. I kept one, and then I think I ended up giving one of the copies to my friend Zacton, who, if you follow my YouTube channel, has shown up on a couple of my videos. We play for some fighting games together. Okay, I'm actually gonna go, because I can do this rather quickly, this area. I'm gonna go ahead and go here, just to see if I don't think you fight the boss. Like, I think, well, because especially like with Richter, it's like, duh, you're playing as Richter, so why would you fight the boss? So I don't think you end up fighting the Minotaur and the Werewolf as either of the other playable characters. I think that's probably the only problem I have with Maria, is that her default attack, it takes a little bit to charge. If it had a faster charge time, I think it would be a lot better. Oh, that's right. I just thought about that. Yeah, duh. Of course there's not going to be a heart there in this version. I forgot. There's a freaking relic there in this version. Yeah, like, I think that's the only complaint I have about the level 3, is like, it is not worth the amount of time it takes. Because you're not getting that much more damage. Like, it's just, you might as well just go level 4. It doesn't do like a, like, you'd think because it's like a giant orb of electricity or whatever, that it actually, you know, it hit more. I don't even know why I'm bothering with hearts at this point. It's like, I've got a freaking stack of hearts right now. A part of me does want to actually try that, but then again, I'm like thinking that it's probably not anywhere near as good. Like, or it probably just does the exact same thing that I think it's gonna do. So I don't know. We'd have an enemy to actually try it. Could do that real quick. I mean, I'd lose the axe though, which is the only downside. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna try it out because I'm just curious. I do like this weapon as Alucard, so I just want to see what it ends up doing for Maria, if it's any... Nah. Same weapon, unfortunately. I thought maybe because she had multiple weapons, like, with the throwing knives and the axes, like, that she actually had multiples. I thought maybe it would, like, hit multiple times. I was kind of getting my hopes up. But yeah, I don't think there's a boss in this area. I don't think you could fight it as Maria or Richter. Nah. It'd be nice to just, like, throw the throw the werewolf and the minotaur in that area. I think it'd be kind of neat if they actually did that. You know, it's kind of crazy to think, like, outside of, like, well, even the Game Boy ones, like, now that I think about it, you know, there's really not a Castlevania soundtrack that I don't like. Like, I can't genuinely sit there and say that, like, there's one soundtrack, like, I dislike. Like, even the 8-bit stuff, like, I love the 8-bit chiptune stuff. Like, just never had an issue with any of the Castlevania soundtracks. I mean, one of my favorite tracks from Castlevania is Sinking Old Sanctuary, which is featured. It first shows up in Bloodlines, the Genesis title, which that I didn't know because the first time I had heard it was in Circle of the Moon, because it's like one of the main themes throughout a large chunk of the castle. So that was the first time I had heard it. So I heard it in Bloodlines. So I put 2 and 2 together. Oh, you know, this came before, so it was originally in this game and not, like, it wasn't native to Circle of the Moon. And then the version that I absolutely love of that song, some people may not like it. My favorite version of that song is the one in Legacy of Darkness, the N64 title. I absolutely love that version of that track. Okay, man, Olrox is going to be a problem with this. Oh hell! I don't know. She might have it easier than Richter. That might be something. Like, I just thought about it. I don't know if I can actually get into Olrox's quarters, because you have to go through that little gap, and like with Richter, it's a very pixel perfect freaking slide dash you have to do. It's the freaking worst. I hate it. Like, go watch, if you guys follow me on YouTube or check out my YouTube channel. I highly encourage you to go watch me freaking absolutely fail to do that freaking part. Like, in the Richter gameplay videos, yeah, I spent way too much time trying to freaking get that to actually work. And for the record, I'm not hanging out in any Discord today. I was gonna hang out in my Discord, but pretty much everybody's gone. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the knives for now. I don't think the lightning's gonna help me, and I think the knives would actually be more beneficial. I can't believe I actually forgot about this. Like, that kind of blows my mind in a lot of ways. Like, I'm genuinely shocked that I forgot about this. You know, it's not too bad. Like, I think that might be one issue. I know when I was talking with my friend Singlong in the last episode, he did mention that some of the graphics kind of look horrible in this version. That could be attributed to the fact that I am playing it at 30. I would love nothing more than to have a premium license for XSplit. It is something I would absolutely love to buy. It's $200 though for a that was weird. I'll have to play that back. Like, I think the blood particle effect changed color for a brief moment on that enemy. Like, it went from being red to green and then back to red again. That's really weird. I wonder if that's just a graphical glitch. But I would love nothing more than to be able to stream at 60 FPS. I just, personally right now at the moment, yeah, you know what, I'm going to go back to the holy water. I think that'll help me more. I think it would be lovely to stream at 60. Right now, I just don't think my my PC could really handle it, to be quite honest. It is an endeavor I hope to pursue. Like, I would love nothing more than to buy a lifetime license for XSplit, so that way I don't have to go to OBS. I like XSplit. Like, some people, I know a lot of the people I watch stream prefer OBS. I honestly prefer XSplit. It was the first one that I started working with, and it's stuck with me. So, I don't know. I find XSplit's interface a lot easier to work with than OBS's. There are, of course, some drawbacks to XSplit because, again, like, you have to pay for a premium, so you get kind of screwed out of some stuff that you can't add. That was one thing that I had an issue with my Roxio. I couldn't add an audio channel. It didn't have, like the Elgato is going to be really nice because the Elgato has its own separate audio channel dedicated to its device. So, but with the freaking Roxio, because it's a giant piece of crap, I had to actually like put it in through my line in on the back of my motherboard, and that just was annoying as all hell. Okay, so shit, I actually I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I actually do think it's actually genuinely more difficult to do it with Maria than it is with Richter. Because Richter has that slide, but I don't want to think it was impossible. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably a trick that I don't know how to do. That was probably a 1 in a million time thing that actually just happened. I don't... Oh, man. Whatever. Now it's the problem of getting back out is gonna be the freaking huge issue. Oh my god. This fucking game, I swear. Okay, we're gonna charge up a full shot. We'll freaking blast the shit out of him. Ah! mean, that does damage. I think I should just holy water the shit out of him, though. Oh, okay. I genuinely thought her sprite was short enough that it freaking, like, his beam went over. Yeah, some of these effects look like absolute trash in this version. And again, I was talking with Singlong about this. It could be possible that a lot of this is due to the emulator. I don't know if it looks genuinely any better. Oh, shit. Oh, you asshole. Shit, he actually gets... This is a problem. I think... Oh, God! I didn't kill him. Yeah, some of the particle effects and everything like that, they did not transfer over. Which, you know what's a good thing about that, though? I was actually able to frickin' finish the boss fight. I had a really random glitch happen in the remastered version of Symphony's Maria's mode. I probably completely butchered that. Like, okay, so let me rephrase that. In the remastered version of Symphony of the Night, the Maria mode, in that version, I had a glitch happen to me where, and I had two glitches actually happen to me in Maria mode. I had one where I was fighting Allrox, and he got stuck in his death animation. So I couldn't do anything. He was just sitting there exploding forever. And then the other glitch happened where I was fighting the Darkwing Bat in the inverted castle. It used like its sonic attack, like where it does the wind. It blew me into the other room. And then I was stuck where I couldn't fight it. Like I had to keep coming back in and out and just redo the boss fight. Okay, so that was... I mean, that was just luck. I don't even know. So I guess it's right there. But yeah, that was just insane. Like, I can't believe I actually got it. Go me! Okay, well, I'm glad that boss fight went better. I thought I was going to die. I was almost positive I was going to. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can actually go to the inverted castle. Unless for some reason Maria's mode ends fighting Richter. That'd actually be kind of cool, actually. But no, I think you end up fighting Shaft like you do with Richter, because you don't end up fighting Dracula at all. Which I get to an extent, because I know that that's Alucard's fight, so like I get that that's like why Richter, or I would say in this instance Maria can't fight Dracula, but it'd still be a nice feature just to even just have the option. Because it's like they didn't do that in any of the other games where you could play as other characters like Julius. You still fight Dracula as Julius. Or, no. You fight Graham in Aria of Sorrow. My bad. You fight Graham in Aria of Sorrow as Julius, and that's where the game ends. And then you fight... In Dawn of Sorrow, you fight Dracula, but I won't spoil it for those who want to remain spoiler-free. I'm sure people by now who are Castlevania fans who have probably played all the Castlevania games. I don't think I have to worry too much. And plus, my videos only get like a few views at max in any case. It's not like it's going to be the end of the world if I spoil shit. So, okay, we will save it just in case, because I don't know how awful the freaking inverted castle is going to be as Maria. Like with Richter, it's not too bad. Again, Galamuth is like the only one that I don't know if it's actually, like, it's probably just a really freaking long test of endurance. Like, you just really have to plan the fight and just know how to get through a lot of the crap that Galamuth can throw at you. Oh, that was weird. Probably because the animation was still going, I'm assuming. I wonder if I should actually go to the crosses. You know, it's kind of funny. There, you know, a lot of the Castlevanias, if they ever have the cross, I usually always like exclusively use the cross. Like I usually don't dabble with other sub weapons. It's kind of strange. Like I just liked what it did. Like I liked the boomerang aspect of it. Okay, no fight with Richter. Looks like we're going to the inverted castle. Although I think a fight with Richter would actually be far more... Oh, that was kind of cool. Like that animation. I think a fight with Richter would have been actually a lot cooler. Yeah, I love how in the Saturn version they actually had to make this room a separate room. Like, because it's totally not like that in the American version, like in the PS1 version. Like, it's not a separate room. Yeah, and I can already see the freaking textures having issues now. Freaking backgrounds coming through. It would have been nice if, like, I don't know how, like, ridiculous that would have been to do, but, like, it would have been kind of cool if they had actually added in, like, a way for Maria to actually increase her mana bar. Oh yeah, and that's a whole separate thing too. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, it's all freaking hearts. Items like usual. I don't know which way I should go. I went to the church as Richter, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should go the other way as Maria. Just kind of change it up. Just a bit. Just a bit. Yeah, actually, I think that's what I'll do. I'll go the other way, because I went to the church as Richter, and then was going to come back around to fight the other two bosses in the tower wall and the clock tower. I just remember I freaked the crap out as Alucard like the very first time I played Symphony. Because I just, like, I didn't know that there was going to be a boss, like, immediately. Like, I was like, oh, I'll go to the clock tower. And I didn't know that there was going to be a boss immediately as soon as you enter that area. It's freaking mind-numbing. I was just like, oh my god. I should get the warp, though, just so I can come back here. Because I'm going to try to save... I'm probably going to save Galamuth until the end. Maybe as like an optional thing, like maybe I'll beat the game and then like maybe try to go fight Galamuth to see if I can actually do it as Maria. Like I have a very high suspicion that I'm probably not going to be able to. I'm sure if I could get down like using her actual moves with the D-pad, like all her other spells, I probably could. But I'm not like gonna hold my breath and say that that's like the definitive thing that'll actually save me. I kind of forget that she has those freaking moves, and it's just like, because the button combinations are dumb, and it's just like, if they'd been simpler. Holy! And I did forget, because I did do the fire on a boss, and it wrecked the shit out of it. I should probably use that more often. So, fun fact for people who watch this archive. I have a recommendation for you. If you play Bloodborne, use the Symphony of the Night soundtrack. It is too damn fitting. Okay, I really want to like minimize having to deal with a lot of these guys, because I'm sure that they're gonna freaking just like take forever to kill. Or not. Ow! Holy hell, that took a good chunk of health. Oh man, I crit with just a level 2 charge shot. Oh, and just a level 2 is enough to waste them? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take the crits. Like, thank you, game. I'm just going here because I think there's upgrades. I wouldn't technically go to these areas if I didn't think so. Otherwise, I think there actually is upgrades here. I could be wrong. No, there actually is. Okay. Ah, ha, ha, it's that glitch. They actually fixed that in the frickin' remastered. I couldn't frickin' believe it. They actually fixed that glitch where the frickin' Cloak Knight doesn't respawn when you go off screen. It only happens in that location too, which is, I think, the weirdest thing. It's like only there that glitch happens. But yeah, I know that glitch was very much fixed. Shit. Yeah, let's God, I as Alucard, I just fogged through all these fuckers because it's just freaking annoying to fucking deal with them all. Oh my god. Yeah, let's not get freaking stuck in a damn chain loop of just freaking being hit an endless amount of times. Oh yeah, her freaking her super jump actually costs MP. I just noticed that. I was like, doesn't that actually cost mana to do that? And sure the hell enough it does. I do like her triple jump, but I feel it's such a waste. Hello! Hey Josine, how are you? Today, this fine day. I had to look over, because I didn't... I need to, like... I wonder if there's, like... Well, no, God, that would get annoying. Never mind, I don't want to do that. I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe I should have, like, some setup so it's like a ping, like there's, like, a little... there's, like, a little ping or something that happens when people type to me in chat. I'm like, no, that would be awful, especially if I have like 9 people in here. It'd just be like ping, 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 ping. But I am doing fantastic. At the beginning of the stream, I said that have gotten the ball rolling on the schooling stuff, so that's all well and good. Got my book ordered today. Have a couple other things that I have to do. I have to sit in on a web seminar Wednesday. I decided to put it off till Wednesday, so. But yeah, no, I've been doing fantastic. Just playing this. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's a bit jarring though, because I haven't been to school in 8 years. So it's gonna be interesting to like get back into the swing and mindset that I actually have school to do. But since you know, I'm not working at the moment, I think it'll be fine. Like I think it won't be too hard to actually get my systems going and get familiar with how I'm gonna do stuff. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it's not gonna change anything that happens in October, because like October is when I start my second term. And so I'm going to be doing 2 classes instead of just the 1. But I'm going to hopefully, like my game plan in any case is to get stuff done as early in the week as possible, schoolwork wise. So that way I have all that time. There is no point to come in here. I have time to stream and everything. I did learn something. You know what? For the record, I did learn something about this area, though. So, you see the lion character, right? Okay, so there's a lion character, and I will show it if I can actually show them. Okay, so there's that scarecrow, and then later in the level, there's an enemy called Tin Man. So, they based enemies in this area off the Wizard of Oz, which I found absolutely freaking amazing. And it was like something that, like, it's so subtle, like, you don't pick up on that right away. Like, dive kicks. It's alright, Xanthan, you can check out the archive, but I am responding to you. You see my lips moving, so hopefully you know that I'm responding to you. But, freaking... No, Chris would love this chick if she was freaking playable in a fighting game. So, I don't, just for the record, for people who don't know, like, I have actually not... I don't keep the text chat up. Like, I used to have it as a separate window, but I don't anymore because I could just see the chat through my overlay. So I thought in my head, I'm like, well, I'm talking to the audience, so I wouldn't need that there. But then, like, in instances like this with Xanthan showing up where he's at work, I can't freaking talk to him. Sorry, Xanthan. I apologize, man. I'm gonna fuck this dude up. Watch this. Okay, so I'm gonna do a full... What the hell am I doing? Wasn't instant death I wanted it to be. Oh, God. Almost. Almost instant death. That fire move is really freaking good. If I could actually get the combination down on how to summon the dragon, I totally would. Oh, man. Yeah, because she has the tortoise, the dragon, the tiger, and then there's another one. And I can't freaking for the life of me do the damn combos. The combos are dumb! They're like even dumber than Alucard spells combos. It's like, couldn't you have just made them simpler? Please? I'm sure it freaking works a lot better on a damn actual Saturn controller. I'm using a freaking aftermarket Xbox 360 pad and the D-pad's not the greatest. Okay, yeah, so... trying to think... I guess we could come back around. Yeah, I don't want to go down to the caverns just yet, because we have to do other shit, and I want to go... Well, I'm not going to fight Galameth yet, either. So I could actually avoid that area. Well... I might try, like... I was saying earlier, I was thinking of saving Galameth until the end. Like, actual end-to-end, like, go fight the main boss that you fight, beat Maria mode, and go fight Galameth after, just to see if I could. Because I think there's ways to do it as the other characters, it's just way harder. Because I know, like, if Richter had the amount of hearts that Maria does, I could spam frickin' Hydrostorm until the cows come home and probably kill Galameth that way. Like, with her, she can't do the item crush, so she's kind of limited. She's got all of her dang frickin' power moves, though. Oh, God. Yeah, I hate this fucking area. The damn spikes. Although, I will admit, it's sure a hell of a lot easier to get past them, because she can do that triple jump. Hell of a lot easier. Ah! Oh my god, please no. Please no. Please no. Actually, she's taking a lot less damage than Richter does. I just know that that fucks Alucard's day up, and it freaking fucks Richter up pretty bad, too. Okay, God, I'm not gonna enjoy this. Oh, shit. Yeah, I just thought about that. They're immune to fire. Yep. Sure are. But, Maria, really? Ah! Oh my god. Dive kick. Dive kick. Dive kick. And there's another one. Jump over him. No, no death, please. No deaths, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate that area. Ugh, jeez. Oh, yeah, all the sub-weapons would be down here. I seriously... Oh, God, why do I have the book? No! Oh, that's fine. I genuinely want to know, does anyone use the freaking garlic sub-weapon? Like, I wonder if that's a challenge. Like, I should do that sometime. That should be a challenge I'd actually, like, test myself on. Like, play as Alucard and just use only the garlic sub-weapon. I'm sure that is absolutely hell on earth, now that I think about it. Because unfortunately, like unlike the holy water, like, it lingers, but it just stuck in one area. So I wonder if anybody actually has a viable way to use that. Well, and it sucks too, because, like, Alucard only gets certain equipment that affects only certain sub-weapons. So, like, he can only do stuff with, like, the cross. It's like, I think there's, like, a power-up to the cross, a power-up to... Maybe it's only the cross gets a sub-weapon upgrade. Okay, we're gonna... Open, please. Damn it. Thank you. I could have totally opened the other side if I'd wanted to, but eh. Oh well. Oh, I gotta fight the mummy, man. Do I go fight mummy or do I go fight... let's go fight the mummy. And just run. Why did that do so much damage? He just jumped at me! Shoulder dashes for the win. Works so well in Bloodborne, especially when you get to the last cycle of the moon. Oh, I love playing this soundtrack when I freaking play Bloodborne. Works way too freaking good. That's kind of one thing I am glad about this version. Oh, shit. Fuck. I forgot about the spikes. Again, though, Maria has a much better jump than Richter does, so she actually could like, I'll give him that, because I was gonna say, like, it didn't make sense to me for her to have a triple jump, but she could transverse terrain way easier. She's way more mobile than Richter. Like, I think it would have actually been a lot cooler if they had made Richter a little bit more mobile, like with his jumping and stuff like that. Like, he's supposed to be a badass Belmont. They should have given him the freaking whip, like, hooking to the orbs and freaking being able to, like, swing around with his whip. I think that would have been really freaking cool. Do I not have enough MP to do it? I don't think I do. Ow! Die, please! Oh, God. Okay, screw it. I'm actually getting through this pretty quickly because I'm just ignoring all the optional areas. Like, I'm just freaking straight up going, like... He's weak to fire. Laters! Oh, man. That was too good. That was too good. Way too good. God, I could freaking get to Galamith tonight, man. I'm freaking boogieing. I'm like freaking hauling ass. Just saying screw it to everything. Screw trying to fight like my way through a bunch of stuff when I could just run. So I could actually... Well, I need to go to the Coliseum still. But can't... Well, yeah, there's no gate, so I could actually come around. I could go to the chapel, go fight Medusa, come back down, go to the Coliseum, go fight those bosses, go to... Yeah, Beelzebub's going to be an issue. Like, now that I think about it, I was just like, how the hell am I going to do that as Maria? Like, Richter has a lot of good countermeasures against a lot of the crap that freaking Beelzebub can do. Ah! I'll take that. Freaking health upgrade. Okay. I might push the stream just a bit, just to actually kind of crank this out a little bit faster than what I was doing with Richter. Oh God. Just make this fast. Oh, wait. Damn it! Stupid imps! Leave me alone! Oh, this is gonna be freaking fun. Medusa shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Unless holy water gets blocked by all her crap. Yeah. Yeah, she's not gonna let me charge because she's just gonna do her freaking. Yeah, just have to keep freaking throwing holy water at her. Go back the way I came, because there's no point. I'm not trying to do the map coverage. I'm just trying to get through. Damn it! It's a good thing I don't get poisoned. I want to make a really messed up joke, but I don't want to be... Never mind, I'm not going to say it. I could be an asshole, but I'm not going to be, so. I will bite my tongue for the time being. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Oh god. Yeah. Do them kicks, Maria. Oh my god, this is... Thank you. I was like, this is gonna get bad. Oh, you little assholes! Freaking... Oh, god damn it. Shit. Okay, these imps are driving me freaking up a wall. I should have freaking kept the damn Bible. Oh, that was a chore. That took years off my life. Stupid imps. Oh no, I'm gonna go to the Coliseum. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I remembered now. I was like, I'd have to go through the other way, and I'm like, no, let's not. Let's just go to the Coliseum and then come back out the other side. That'll work. Oh boy. I always thought the music in here was really weird for the second part of the world, the inverted castle. Oh God! Okay, that didn't end up so bad as I thought it was going to. Gotta grab all that. Hello, white dragon. You can't see it, but I actually have my hair down today. I don't actually have it tied. I've actually kind of wanted to start getting used to actually having my hair down. But, yeah, I don't know. Freaking grew it out, you'd think I would. But I usually only have it down at night. Like, I usually like to tie it during the day. Ah! Man, I just screwed Trevor's day. Crap, I'm out of MP. Damn it, Sypha. I don't know how I'm gonna hit freaking Grant. I just thought about that. Got Sypha. Ah, damn it. She didn't launch it. There we go. Man, I totally took a dunk on freaking Trevor's day, though. Holy crap, man. That's gotta be like the worst freaking feeling in the world, to just be blasted in the face with freaking fire. I think that's a graphical glitch. Yeah, it is. There's a texture not loading there, or it's like stretched or something. I was like, that black bar should not be there. Again, don't know, can't say if it's the emulator's fault or whatever. Like, I really, really don't know. Like, I want to say that it's just bad freaking spaghetti code freaking port. It's a Saturn. Yeah, let's not worry about all them. Let's just come back through Olrux's quarters, go back up through the Mario Gallery. We'll go to the Alchemy Lab, go freaking fuck up Beelzebub. Try to, in any case, since I don't know how to freaking do the dragon. The dragon's like like a whole area spell, I think. I tried doing the freaking combo, and I could not for the life of me get it to come out. Maybe if I just mash buttons. Maybe if I just keep rocking the freaking D-pad back and forth, maybe eventually it'll freaking, it'll work out. Okay, yeah, actually I'm gonna save it. Just as a just-in-case precautionary sort of thing. Like, I don't want to end up dying unnecessarily. Yeah, because a part of me wants to think that the cross on the frickin' coffin cannot look that bad on the actual, like, if you actually play this on legitimate hardware. Oh! That chunk in my health bar that just took. Oh god, and the frickin' butterfly assholes are here. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to freaking deal with half the crap that I have to deal with because I don't know how to do a dragon spell and make things easier. I don't know how to. I tried doing the other spells. I hate those things. Those things are the freaking worst. Oh my god. Fuck off, imp. It's a freaking good thing that they're... Shit. It's a good thing there's a save point right here, because I would be super mad if I had actually freaking died in that corridor. Oh my god. Okay, like, it's like... No, god, shit. It's basically like doing freaking Kai Keist freaking, I'm not gonna get this to freaking come out. And even if I get it to come out, I'm sure it'll freaking not come out during the boss fight. Or is it like... We're just gonna go for it. It'd be nice if I had a different sub-weapon, though. That would certainly make things just a tad tiny bit easier. Crap, I should have grabbed the Bible sub-weapon, actually, or like the axes or something. Trying to think of where I could go super fast to get another sub-weapon, because I don't think the holy water is going to benefit me in this situation at all. Haha, 169. This way, this way. No, I know where the axes are. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's save it so that way, you know, if I die, we'll be fine. That's gonna work a lot better. That's the best I'm gonna get. It'd be super nice if you could do her fire attack in the air. I think you have to be grounded to do it. What the hell am I seeing up in the left-hand corner? One of Beelzebub's chain textures got stuck up in the corner. That's freaking wild. Oh, the axe seems to be doing a nice job. Never mind, I won't have to use spells. Yeah. Take that, stupid frickin' meat pile of crap. Okay, that actually worked out a hell of a lot better than I anticipated. I did not think that that was actually going to go well. Oh, why is... That's a freaking annoying. Please don't tell me that that texture got stuck in the left-hand corner up there. That's going to drive me freaking insane, seeing that. Okay, thank God. That's really weird. Like... It's just like a misplaced texture. That didn't happen when I was playing as Richter. So what the hell? Okay, I'm trying to think. What's the... Would it be... Well, no, I'd probably be going back through the Marble Corridor. Be the fastest way to get back down to the caverns. Go fight Doppelganger. And then I guess go attempt Galamith a couple times. I think I might push this for another half hour. Just because I'm running through this so quick, like... Not that I'm impatient, I kind of, you know, since I already have an idea of, like, the next game I'm going to be playing, like, I kind of want to get to the next game, so... I don't want to spend a whole other stream on this, to be honest, so I might push it just to get the rest of this done. We'll try to fight Galamith a couple times, and if that doesn't end up working out, then, you know, we'll, because, yeah, I honestly have no freaking clue how the hell I'm supposed to fight him. And it's like, it really isn't even worth it, to be honest, because all I'm going to be doing is fighting him for a health upgrade. And it's like, by this time, like, I really don't need it. I'm sure I could screw Shaft's day up pretty well enough. But we're going to keep the axes for the rest of the game, because I don't think the holy water is as viable as a choice. I don't know, the holy water might work well for Galamith. Like, because of just how rapidly it hits, but it would depend on how much damage it does to him. And she can't spam it, that's the only thing. Like, that's the only thing that's kind of like me sitting there going, like, do I really want to attempt to freaking, like, fight him with the freaking holy water? Because, again, it just, like, it doesn't, she can't throw out multiple, she can only throw out one holy water at a time, so, it's, like, right around the time, like, it dissipates the first holy water, she could throw out another one. Like, with Richter, I think he can actually throw out multiple. Like, I don't think he has to wait for the effect to dissipate. Doppelganger should be super freaking easy, though. Should be. The first Doppelganger freaking took an L pretty hard, so... Yeah, I can literally skip huge portions. I don't need to go to the other freaking optional areas. There's nothing there. It's like there's no bosses. The only boss that you're able to fight is in the normal garden. In the first underground garden iteration, you can fight a boss, but you can't fight one in the inverted. It's literally just there to get another weapon as Alucard. The Alucard spear! Ooh. Which, I mean, I get that that has lore significance and everything like that, but it's just like... It's not really a great weapon, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we'll screw Doppelganger up. We'll try to fight Gallumoth. I'll give myself... I'll say 3 tries. If I can't beat him in 3 tries... Well, it also depends, too, because I don't know how much damage Maria is going to take if I get hit by any of his crap. So... Oh, man. This is gonna be a fun... Oh, crap. I'm going the wrong way. Freaking Doppelganger's the other way. My bad. This is gonna be a fun experience, though. Watching me freaking be a scrub and just get freaking train wrecked by freaking Gallumoth. And then the matter of getting back and hopefully not dying on the way. Hi, Alucard. No, come closer. Okay, that didn't hurt him as much as I had hoped. Fun and entertaining gameplay! What a dick! Yeah, get dunked. Okay, that's all well and good. So, yay! Another health upgrade. I'm not looking forward to this thing with the Gallumoth, to be perfectly honest. I expect to die quite frequently, quite often, and probably just not be able to do it, because I don't think I've ever been able to beat him as Richter. Like, because it's just... Like, with Alucard, there's so many cheese methods with Alucard. Get the Crimsogrin, get this frickin' Sword Familiar, level up the Sword Familiar to a decently high level, just let the frickin' Sword Familiar go to town, because Gallumoth's such a big target. It's like, it's just really freaking annoying, because it's like, Richter doesn't have that. Like, his cheese method is Hydrostorm, and Hydrostorm doesn't work all the time. Oh, fuck, here we go. Yes, die, please. Yeah, screw it. I've got the hearts. Spam the crap out of those frickin' things. Frickin' be like the guys from Hot Fuzz. The frickin' chefs. Oh, wait. Isn't there a health upgrade up here? Yes, yes there is. Thank you. I remembered. I guess the only good thing about coming down here is at least there's a warp. So I don't have to come all the way back up. I could just warp to like Alrox's quarters or whatever and just run through that. Hello! It's kind of funny in that game, and it's like a Tarot Blade, a Tarot Blade. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tarot Blade. There is a boss that is very similar to the very first boss in Symphony of the Night. You know, it's Gabion and Slagra. It's a very, very similar boss fight. It's almost kind of comical. I'm like, oh, just freaking take something, you know, that was successful and just, you know, rip it off. Why not? And then take the other freaking thing that's not so successful that made freaking, you know, Ghost and Goblins so notorious. It's like, oh, you have to play through the game twice. And on your second playthrough, it's actually harder. Because spiritual magical bullshit. Good, yay. I can just triple jump over all those, so I don't have to frickin' sit there and, like, flail my whip around. Well, she doesn't even have a whip, so... kind of hard to do that. Oh my god, I'm so excited for frickin' Castlevania Season 2 on Netflix. You have no frickin' clue. I frickin' marked out like a frickin' motherfucker when I saw that promo. I love how much of a frickin', like, just... oh my god. Like, I'm loving this freaking director, man. Like, he freaking knows exactly what the freaking fan, like, what is gonna freaking have the fans just freaking eating that shit up. Got the perfect guy to play freaking Trevor Belmont. Like, oh man, just too freaking good. Freaking 10 out of 10. Oh man, best thing to come out for freaking Castlevania in a really, really freaking long time. Like, because Konami ain't doing shit. They're gonna have to, though. Like, I can guarantee you, like, me and Singh talked about this in the last stream. Like, they're gonna have to freaking do something, man. Like, Konami's gonna have to step up their game. If Bloodstained is successful, like, I am, in every sense of the word, intending it that it's gonna be, like, they're gonna have to step up their game, man. They're gonna have to do something. Like, they're working on that freaking new mobile game, but it's only set for Japanese markets, so, like, I don't know if it's actually going to come here stateside. I'd like it to. It basically looks like kind of what they freaking did with Harmony of Despair, so... oh, God. Really? Oh yeah, it has to load. But that's helpful. Oh man. Wow, this area is so much more impressive looking in the freaking PS1 version. Alright, for all you viewers who are happily watching, I appreciate it. The pain is coming. And I'm probably going to die a lot, so... I think I take back what I said. I'm not going to try this 3 times. I'm going to try it, like, maybe twice. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. Like, if I knew how to do the dragon, I could probably fuck this dude's day up, but... oh, boy. Oh my god! This freaking the axes don't do shit! I am mashing that freaking button. I just don't do enough damage. If this dude has as much HP as they freaking have hinted at him having, the biggest problem is she doesn't have a dash like Richter. Yeah, he's just gonna be an asshole just because I'm too far away. Yeah. She doesn't dish out enough damage. Not with just the default axes. Oh boy! Do I dare try one more time? And there's nowhere I could go get another sub-weapon. Like, so I don't know if like any other sub-weapon would be more viable. God, if I only could freaking actually get her other spells to come out, that would probably actually help. Okay, I'll have to look all that here in a minute. Oh, man. Shit. I think I'm saying screw it. Like, just screw Galamuth. Like, he's not worth the effort. Like I was saying earlier, like, it's so much easier as Alucard because he has so many methods to approach Galamuth when Maria and Richter really don't. Like, they're limited to their specific movesets, their specific health gauge, like, so it's not gonna happen. Oh, man. Oh, well. We'll go fight Shaft. Call it a day for this playthrough. Because, again, like I said, not getting super impatient. I didn't want to spend more time on this since I was like bum rushing through the game so much. Yeah, I got stuck on the freaking floor there for a minute. Since I was going through the game so much, I just didn't want to. Like, I was getting so much progress done, like, I just didn't want to freaking spend a ridiculous amount of time freaking on this, so... Yeah, it is really sad how, like, awful the transparency effects are in this, like... I really would love nothing more than to have an actual legitimate copy of this just to see if the graphics are that bad on an actual CRT, or if in like original hardware, or if a lot of it is to blame just because of the freaking emulator. It's not emulating it properly. But I do know that the Saturn was incapable of a lot of the shit that the PlayStation was possible. Like, I know that the Saturn technically was superior, like hardware-wise, but it was just like there were certain things that like were done on the PlayStation that just like the Saturn could not replicate. Like, and this is like one of the prime examples of it, like with all the transparency effects and everything like that. So, okay, I don't know where the hell I need to be. Oh yeah, I was gonna warp to Alrox's place, and it's the goat head, right? Yeah, the goat head's Alrox's place. Yeah, we're gonna go from Alrox's place back down to the Marble Corridor because it'll be right there. So yeah, and we'll fight Shaft. I'm sure he's probably going to be 18 times easier than freaking Galamuth. I can just probably spam the crap out of axes, freaking beat him. So. The problem is Josine, if you're still here, I am very much like Jared. Like, I have a really hard time stomaching the thought of like spending a ridiculous amount of money on like a retro game. Like, the most I typically like to spend is like $20 on a game. Like, that's retro. Like, I don't like to spend more than that. So like when it comes to games like the Saturn version of Symphony, even if I went out of my way to get my Sega Saturn up to snuff to where it was region free, like it would be a freaking costly investment to freaking buy a copy of this freaking game physically. Like, it's like $120. Like, and I'm just like, I don't want to spend that. Like, I love Castlevania, and if I had, like, if in my career path, like, I have more of a disposable income where I could actually do that, then maybe, you know, but it's just like, I just can't, like, you know, I think the most I've spent, like, on a single game, I want to say was my copy of Ikaruga for GameCube. Only reason I bought it at the price that I did, well, for starters, it was the only time I've ever seen a physical copy of that game on GameCube here or anywhere that I've been. I've never seen it physical elsewhere, so it was just like one of those things where it was like, if I don't buy it now, I'll never see it again, sort of thing. So I bought it. I spent $40 on it. And one of the reasons, like, why in my head I was like, I'm cool with this, is because, believe it or not, I actually kind of figured out where it came from. So I knew that the disc was in good condition. So, and how I know this is because in my youth, if you will, in my childhood, in my youth, I'm not like this now, but, you know, I used to go to church. I used to be religious. I'm not anymore. You know, take that as you will, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I used to be part of the youth group building at the church that my parents go to, and in the kids ministry, they actually had game setups. Like, so, like, it was basically like a way, like, so the kids have something to do until it's like time for the actual, like, sit down, like, you know, with the preaching and all that stuff. And they had game cubes, so, like, a lot of the time, like, I think they had like an N64 and they had a bunch of game cubes, but, like, I remember playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle there a bunch, but one of the games they had was Ikaruga, and I fell in love with it. Like, I was just like, this game is amazing, it's so freaking cool. And I only ever got to play, like, the first level for, like, the longest time, so I figured they sold off all their stuff, and that's where that freaking copy for that GameStop got. Oh, I was freaking out there for a minute, like, Maria wouldn't move. Oh, this is new music. What track is this? This sounds like Final Fantasy. Like, this doesn't sound like a Castlevania game. It's kind of weird. Okay, Shaft is fucking me up more than I thought he would, but I think that's it. Unless... Nope. Game ends. You don't get to fight Dracula. Which God, it's a little irritating. Like, let me fight Dracula, damn it! Like, oh, man. Them PS1 graphics, man. Them PS1 graphics. I was always amazed, or, well, in this case it's Saturn, but I was always amazed by the CG cutscenes. Like, I always thought that they were freaking just absolutely stunning. For the time, I mean, they were, like, you know, because... I wish they would have at least added some dialogue in. Oh, I can feel the copyright coming! Oh my god! Oh, Dracula X, Nocturne in the Moonlight. That's such a cool... Like, Symphony of the Night is still cool, but Nocturne in the Moonlight is freaking... I like that freaking name a lot more. Well, that was the Maria mode for the Sega Saturn version of Symphony of the Night. Is it worth $120 to buy a copy of that game, to spend like $80 to freaking get your Saturn modified so you can play this for yourself? Not really. It's fun, don't get me wrong. Like, I think this Maria mode is definitely a lot more fun to play than the one that we ended up getting, West Side, and the Symphony of the Night remaster and the Dracula X Chronicles on PSP. Definitely like this mode a hell of a lot better. I can't recommend, like, that's why I emulated this. Like, I can't stomach the thought of spending the price that I would to even play this physically. I can't recommend that for anybody unless they're just a diehard collector. Like, that's the only thing. Like, you know, if you've got the disposable income and you're just a diehard collector, sky's the limit. Like, for me, it's like, like I was saying earlier before anybody got into the stream, it's like I was buying these games I buy games specifically because I know I'm going to play them, like, is the thing. Like, so I don't have the intent of I'm just going to dish out the money for some expensive copy of a freaking obscure game that I'm not going to play, you know. Freaking spend like $120, $200 on a freaking rare Super Nintendo game, like freaking encase that thing in a freaking glass box, put it in a freaking like nuclear proof vault, and like just leave it there. 50 years from now, it'll be probably triple the price. Like, that's what scares me. Like, I think about that, and I'm like, thinking about the prices now of like Super Nintendo and NES stuff. Like, imagine like when I'm my dad's age, you know, when I'm like 50 years old, that shit's gonna be even more expensive. Like, it's like this crazy like thing in my head. I'm just like, God, that's crazy. Like, get them now while they're cheap. You know, it's like, I think that's like a gamer's mentality. Get it when it's cheap. Don't freaking wait until, you know, you can't physically afford it. Like, could you imagine, like, because like what do those freaking like Nintendo World Championship cartridges go for? Like, ridiculous. Like, imagine, like, there are only like, I think they said it was like 14 known copies to exist of the freaking gold cart for Nintendo World Championship. And it's like, I know Pat the NES Punk had one, and it's like, imagine, you know, 25 years from now, like, and only like 3 or 4 or 5 of them are left, like, because the other ones get destroyed or lost or whatever. It's like, the freaking price just goes. The pains of being a retro gamer and wanting physical media. I understand why people like digital stuff. Like, I don't envy the PC gamers at all, man. Like, PC gamers are set. Their shit's there for life. You know, like, for people who want to, like, play some of these obscure games that can't emulate them properly. It's like, you want to play them on original hardware, you gotta dish out an arm and a leg. And if you didn't know, I'm trying to talk over the music so I don't get copyright strike. Oh man, I just find it hilarious that the voice that the singer songstress who actually did this song is the one who freaking did Snake Eater. It's like, freaking course Konami would approach, you know, similar people to do similar songs. Believe it or not, Snake Eater became such an iconic song after that. I think it just goes to the main menu now, doesn't it? Yeah, it probably does. Alrighty, that is that. So I want to thank everybody who came by the stream tonight. We are done with this dose of retro, so I hope you guys all had fun. I blasted through that a lot quicker than I thought I was going to, but I've played Symphony of the Night so much. Like, it's one of those games that I feel like there are those games that, like, you go back to yearly. Like, that's one of them. Like, Symphony of the Night is one that, like, I'll just get a hankering and I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to freaking play through it. So, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. If you guys did not get to see this live, I hope you guys check out the archive. And in the next Dose of Retro, we are going to be starting the next game. I won't spoil it until we start it. It's a PS1 title. It's fairly expensive now. So, emulation for the win, because I can't fathom the idea of spending $80 for a complete copy of the game. A game that I actually owned and sold for like $5. not knowing it was going to be rare, of course. But, you know, I got a hankering. It just, like, popped into my head the other day, so I figured we'll check that out in the next one. So, again, thank you all. Had a lot of fun. And this has been Daybreaker Rein, as always, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.